I want to invite Elise Candelaria to join us. She's a Senior Economic Development Analyst at Employment Training Panel.
Hi, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you, MBEP, and thank you, CSU Monterey, for hosting us here. I just wanted to share put a line out there for Employment Training Panel funding. I am from the Economic Development Unit, and we provide project support for the Employment Training Panel. And the Employment Training Panel can fund. It is state funding that you can leverage for grants that are maybe running out from federal and state funding. We are state funding that is ongoing. And so I'm just going to do a short and sweet telling you about our department and how you could use our funding. We exist because we are supported by businesses. There's an employer tax that's paid in California, and it makes up our funding. That's roughly $100 million every year in contracting capacity. And employers come in to get this money back in the form of a pay-for-performance contract in employer customized job skills training. And these funds, what's really key for our partners here is that many have HRTP or High Road Training Partnerships awards. They could come as a successor to those awards, as well as the California Jobs First investments. There are two contract models because it's not just employers who could come in and get this funding. Although that is the majority of our contracts, we also have intermediaries who come in and get this funding and can use it to disperse reimbursements for employers in this region. That's known as our multiple employer contract. And it could, again, look like the HRTP awardees, California Jobs First Investments projects, as well as WIOA grant awardees. There are caps on this funding, $850,000 for a MEC, and for the employer direct contract, it's a cap of $600,000. The support that we're doing in this region are for the industry discussions that we've been having today, the precision manufacturing, advanced manufacturing, ag, tech, healthcare, apprenticeship development, and entrepreneurship. So really, our funding aligns perfectly in this region and in this space. Other ways we're supporting the region, it's not only through our core employer tax funding, it's also partly through the general fund. We can have these grants that support community development in things like social entrepreneurs for economic development, our seed funding. That's $7.5 million. And there was a great local project called Nurture that won this award earlier this year that has that's doing micro grants for 60 immigrants in Salinas and in the Monterey County to provide business skills and training for entrepreneurship for their own in-home childcare businesses. I also wanted to highlight the Healthcare Workforce Advancement Fund. That was $25 million. One of the recipients was the Community Hospital for the Monterey Peninsula. That's upskilling entry-level healthcare workers. We also have the Paid Family Leave Small Business Grant and EVITP Fund. That's part of our interagency agreement with the Energy Commission. And so these are grants that come in from time to time. But our core funding is always going on. We're always looking for partnerships, and those partnerships aren't always one-time contracts. They could be ongoing based on the training needs in this community and in the industry. I'm keeping it short and sweet. I just want to say thank you again. My name is Elise. Please, I encourage you to take a shot of this. This is my email, my phone number. I serve the region of the Greater Bay Area to the coast. And ELSA's in the Southern California. Robert Meyer, who was here earlier today, is our statewide Director of Economic Development. So thank you, and I look forward to connecting and continuing the conversation.